Did you know that whiskey was originally used as a medicine? Yes, you heard that right. Our beloved whiskey, with its rich, smoky taste and warming sensation, was once a remedy in ancient times. Physicians would distill grains, believing the resulting spirit could cure an array of ailments. Over the centuries, this medicinal concoction slowly evolved, gaining popularity as a recreational beverage. The transformation was gradual, yet monumental, shaping the whiskey culture we relish today. From medicine to merriment, the journey of whiskey is as fascinating as its taste. Whiskey might seem complex, but making a perfect whiskey drink is simpler than you think. It all starts with 3 basic ingredients: water, grain, and yeast. Each plays a vital role in shaping the final product that we've come to cherish. Let's start with water. This humble ingredient is the very essence of whiskey. It's used to soak the grains, aiding in the extraction of sugars necessary for fermentation. The type of water used can influence the flavor of the whiskey, with mineral-rich water often lending a unique character to the spirit. Next on the list is grain. Barley is the most common grain used, but corn, rye, and wheat also make appearances. The choice of grain can drastically alter the flavor profile of the whiskey. Barley tends to produce a smooth and rich flavor, while corn can give whiskey a sweeter taste. Rye, on the other hand, is known for its spicy kick. The third ingredient, yeast, is the unsung hero of the whiskey world. Yeast consumes the sugars extracted from the grain and produces alcohol. But it's not just about turning sugar into alcohol. Different strains of yeast can produce diverse flavors during fermentation, adding complexity to the whiskey. After fermentation comes the distillation process. This involves heating the fermented mixture, capturing the alcohol vapors, and condensing them back into liquid form. Distillation is a delicate art, as the distiller needs to balance the desirable flavors against the harsh, unwanted ones. Lastly, the spirit embarks on an aging journey in wooden casks. This is where the magic happens. Over time, the whiskey absorbs compounds from the wood, adding depth and richness to its flavor. The length of aging can dramatically affect the final product, with longer aging periods generally resulting in smoother, more complex whiskeys. Remember, the secret to a great whiskey lies in its ingredients and the process. Whether you're sipping a smoky scotch or a spicy rye, know that a lot of care, patience, and craftsmanship went into making that perfect pour. Now that we've uncovered the whiskey basics, let's dive into some insider tips and tricks. The world of whiskey can be complex, but with a little knowledge, you can elevate your tasting experience to new heights. First off, consider the glass you're using. A tulip-shaped glass is the way to go. Why, you ask? This design serves to concentrate the aroma, allowing you to fully appreciate the whiskey's nuanced scent. So, next time you pour yourself a dram, make sure it's in a tulip-shaped glass. Moving on, let's discuss water. Yes, water. Adding just a few drops to your whiskey can release a symphony of flavors that were previously dormant. The water interacts with the alcohol, unlocking hidden aromas and tastes. It's a game changer, but remember, moderation is key. Too much water and you'll drown out the flavors. Here's a little experiment for you to try. Taste the whiskey before and after adding water. You'll be amazed at the difference. It's like meeting 2 different personalities of the same spirit. Now, a word of caution. Steer clear of ice. While it might seem like a good idea, ice can numb your taste buds and dilute the whiskey, dampening the very flavors you're trying to savor. With these tips in your arsenal, you're well on your way to becoming a true whiskey connoisseur. Before we wrap up, let's recap the key points to remember while making a whiskey drink. Quality is paramount, and this starts with the ingredients. Always opt for the best grains, clean water, and top-notch yeast. The process, too, is crucial. Distillation should be done with precision and aging, with patience. Let the whiskey rest. It only gets better with time. Don't overlook the glassware. A good whiskey glass can enhance the aroma and taste of your drink. Now here's a tip that might raise a few eyebrows, but trust me on this one. Add a few drops of water to your whiskey. Yes, you heard it right. It opens up the whiskey, releasing more flavors and aromas. And please resist the urge to add ice. It might chill your drink, but it also dulls the flavors. Remember these points and your whiskey experience will never be the same again. Here's to a journey of taste and sophistication.